This is Skin Cancer Awareness Month on Memorial Day weekend. It marks the unofficial start of summer, of course.
Yeah, and we also talked about how today is Don't Friday, so this is perfect timing, Dr. Viola. Tell us all about what we need to know about sun protection, especially as we head into this sun season.
Terrific. Thank you both for having me.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure.
Yes. May is Skin Cancer Awareness Month. It is so important to protect yourself from the sun because skin cancer is the most common cancer in the world. Mm-hmm. More importantly, 1 in 5 Americans will get a skin cancer in the course of their lifetime. And every hour, at least 2 people will die of a skin cancer. But the good, wonderful news is that protection and being able to find skin cancers early in the game is the best thing that we can do. So please, please, please go to your board-certified dermatologist, get a skin exam yearly, and if you find something on your skin that just is concerning to you, please do not hesitate to go into the doctor. That is very, very important. And what you can do at home that's obviously wonderful for you and your entire family is sun protection.
Okay.
Whether it be sunscreen, hats, sunglasses, clothing, all of this is so very important. Now, in today's world, we have so many choices with sun protection, with sunscreen, that it can be a little bit overwhelming. I will say the most interesting thing that has happened in the past 5 years is we have different types of sunscreen. So if your skin is dry, we have sunscreens that moisturize, like the La Roche Double Repair. Another wonderful trend that has come out is tinted sunscreen. I absolutely love tinted sunscreen because it looks beautiful on any skin type. Yes. And the tint is actually made from iron oxide, which protects against HEV light, all of these screens. So that's also a very, very important thing. So Eucerin makes a wonderful tinted sunscreen. Elta MD which is a company, from Spain, is fantastic as well. And obviously, you have your CeraVe and your Cetaphil, which are great price points. Now what is happening also is that sunscreen has active ingredients in it, like niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, which also has a moisture component to it as well, and azelaic acid. So if you feel like you need a sunscreen that also gives you a little something in there, you can always use a sunscreen like that has these active ingredients in it.
They're wonderful sunscreens, yes.
And then when you talk about the sunscreens, you also talk about the clothing, because there are some clothes that are a little bit better with kind of repelling some of the UV lighting.
100%. So Coolie Bar, I always talk about Coolie Bar because it's such a phenomenal brand, and they have sun protective clothing that actually is like wearing a 50, an SPF 50.
Is it really?
It is fantastic.
Cool.
And it's beautiful.
It's very cool to the feel,
cool
to the touch.
Yeah, that's true. Coolie Bar, cool.
Oh.
That company will love that.
But
this is great. Like, this is a great shirt for your dad who's a fisherman, who needs that protection. Great Father's Day gifts. Very, very lovely clothing. And it's a really good price point, too. Hats, sunglasses, all of this is so very, very important. But
anything helps.
Yes, and that hat is for you, Amy.
I was going to say, when you have somebody who wants to be stylish and also in the sun, my big head, it's not going to fit.
This is actually nice. It blocks the light in the studio.
Actually, though,
There's a clip of
anything with a brim. Anything with a brim.
Amazing stuff. Back to the sunscreens, though, since you have so many. When it comes to, I always go through this. I have makeup on over. When you reapply, how do you know when you're out at the beach? How often should we be reapplying that
Wonderful
sunscreen?
question. Every 2 hours. People forget this. It's very, very important to reapply every 2 hours.
Okay.
And you want to have an SPF of at least 30. 50 is a fantastic number, but at least 30. For people who are a little fair, who tend to burn quicker, even an hour and a half is terrific. And make sure you cover the kiddos. That is very, very important. Kids have more sensitive skin, and so it's really key to make sure that they're fully covered. Teach them at an early age to use sunscreen. And if you start seeing that and you make it a behavior, then you are in a wonderful situation for your life for protection. But I can't stress more that if to get skin exams yearly, please, you can go on to AAD.org, which is the American Academy of Dermatology, to find a dermatologist. I'm Dr. Kate. I'm at Dermatology Partners in Sparks, and we also have offices in Westminster and Owings Mills. So please, please get your skin exam.
Amazing.
Dr.
Thank
Kate
you so
Viola,
much.
thank you so much. You always bring great information, so timely. Thank you
I
so
love
much.
being here. Happy Memorial Day.
Yes.
Made Amy's day. Look at her.
I know. I love this.